2 jobs down. I'm pulling in the driveway, you're pulling out. We need a vacation, I wanna be alone with you, in a cozy little cabin on a Caribbean cruise. Let's take a little love trip, lock the doors and try to forget the bills to pay and the faucet drips. Oh, we gotta get away. Yeah, it don't matter, baby, where we go, the Blue Ridge Mountains or Mexico. Just park the car and kiss. Well, let's take a little love trip. Sometimes one must love enough for 2, and that's how it's been with me and you. Oh, I'm so hurt, you're so unconcerned, and our love just another bridge to burn. I'll win you over and over again. I'm getting closer, closer than I've ever been. I gotta get to you, 'cause you sure been getting to me. As far as I'm concerned, he only helped you to realize where all your love belongs. A future full of love's all he left you, 'cause there's still a lot of love in San Antonio. I was sitting with him on his front porch swing, soaking up wisdom and grandma's sweet tea, listening to his stories, man, he done it all. Served in the army in his wilder days, raising my daddy and baling his hay. Cut off a twist of tobacco, stuck it in his jaw. Cocked back his hat with a sideways grin and gave me that old wink. He said, I could tell you something about most anything, but don't ask me about woman. So I'm reaching out for someone, wishing she was you instead. Everything I left behind was waiting up ahead. Pulling on the bottle lately, looking back on you. But anyway's the right way, babe, as long as I pull through. But it was fire and smoke.
Hey boys, I hate to leave good company, but my baby just called me on the phone. From the sound of her voice, I simply have no choice. I left something turned on at home.
Found her just the way you left her, with a heartache that would not mend. Not in search of a lover, just lonely and needing a friend. I offered her the strength of a shoulder, told her one day the hurting would end. You can't ever tell, this angel fell to me right out of the blue. Out of the blue. my feelings for my baby and the things she said so cruel. Half of me says cheat on her, part of me says stop, don't be a fool. Don't let me get close to you. If I do, I won't be very strong. Save me from my conscience and keep me from being sorry later on. Step aside if I try to get near you. When it's sunny in Seattle and it's snowing down in New Orleans, and them boys from Amarillo stop wearing those boots and jeans. When there's no tequila in Mexico, that's when I'm gonna let you go. When it's sunny in Seattle, it's snowing down in New Orleans.
I woke up the next morning and I knew that I was in trouble.
How'd you know?
Well, I was extremely naked, laying face down in that sand.
Oh, look, Gil.
I stumbled to my feet. I started looking for my old pickup. Well, I would have asked for help, but all I knew they'd understand. Una cerveza, por favor, señorita.
Oh, my sweet Fräulein down in Berlin town makes my heart start to yearn. And my China doll down in old Hong Kong waits for my return. Pretty Polynesian baby over the sea. I remember the night when we walked in the sands of Waco, and I held you oh so tight.
Well, I started taming broncos. I made every rodeo till I met a rough one. His name was Devil Joe. I grabbed hold of that bridle to ride that old outlaw. He threw me from my saddle. This is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas.
Abilene, Abilene, prettiest town I've ever seen. Women there don't treat you mean in Abilene, my Abilene. I sit alone most every night, watch those trains pull out of sight. Don't I wish they were carrying me back to Abilene, my Abilene. Found her just the way you left her, with a heartache that would not mend. Not in search of a lover, just lonely and needing a friend. I offered her the strength of a shoulder, told her one day the hurting would end. You can't ever tell, this angel fell to me right out of the blue. Out of the blue, they found